guys, this is Dre the Game right here. Welcome back to another stream. Today we are once again back in Spring Valley City in Minecraft. It's been a couple of weeks since I streamed, so welcome back. Sorry for the delay, everyone. I was in the shower. Oh, it's been a long day, honestly. What did I do today? Just worked on one of my cars, really. So yeah, we were here a couple weeks ago, and that was a long stream too. That stream went for like 3 hours. Almost 4 actually, I believe. It was quite a while. What is this? It's a subway station? Oh, it is a subway. What the hell was that? There's a yellow line, so this is... Huh, I only knew of the red and the orange line. I guess that there's a third line somewhere then? No shit, I didn't... How did I forget this? I only knew of the red and the orange line. Apparently there's a yellow subway line too. Let's just see where this goes. Okay, so this is Michael Scott Central School. Yep, this is Michael Scott Central School. That's Brick Road Station right there. And that seems to be where the track ends. So maybe I should expand the yellow line. Maybe that's what we're going to be doing for today. So yeah, the line seems to end here. We're just going to fly down. Well, I am going to, let me just hop in, let's see, I am in VC. So if anyone wants to join, I'm in VC. Okay. Alrighty here. Let's just get back to where we were. Okay, so the track goes here. This is Vale Street Station. Okay, so this is the hospital. Yeah, this is the hospital. Speaking of which, it is night, so let's go take a nap. We got these nice condos over here that, and they're not furnished. Okay, that's not my house. That's not my house. Wow, I kind of forgot about these houses. These houses are just like separated from like the main road. There's just no... I'm not actually sure who built these houses. Was it me or my sister? Regardless, I'm going to bed. Welcome, one viewer. I don't know who's actually watching this, but... Oh, no. Shit, well, fair enough. Just destroyed the bed by mistake, but... Alrighty, so we got downtown over there. Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess no one really cares for the Minecraft, really. That's the interesting part, because remember the last train simulator stream I did, which was like a month and a half ago. I mean, tons of people watched that one. That's a cat. It's just named Cat. Interesting. It's Vale Street Station. Okay, so Vale Street. This is Mock Street. And it's okay, it's right by the Aldi. Alright, so Mock Street. I completely forgot that there was I thought there was only 2 subway lines. But I guess there's 3. So this is Back Alley Street Station. And then this is also, exactly, so the yellow line is a very short line. So yeah, this is the red line, which is the main line. So this is what, Back Alley Street also. So Back Alley Street seems to be it seems to be an area where you can switch from the red line to the yellow line. Okay, so yeah, this is Back Alley Street. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool. Forgot I had that there. Again, this was all built like 6 years ago. This is like the old downtown that we're in. This is now called Stockbridge. Spring Valley National Bank. That's just a parking garage. Alrighty. We got some construction going on here. We got a crane here. Just got some construction here. This is still under construction. 6 years going, and still this is all that they've done. Oh, just a villager. Whoa. I was like inside him. They dissolve. Apparently you can shove them. So yeah, there's the FBI building. And it was never really furnished by the looks of it. It looks like we never really put anything in it. It's just basically a big office. There's like no desks or anything. And then, well, okay, it looks like the top floor is. So there's like a big conference room. Got doors, secure doors. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is what, just another huge conference room. So it's where they would like do their investigations, really. This is just like a library or like a database. Kind of cool. Again, I haven't been in this building in probably like 6 years since I've been in this building. Alrighty. Whoa. Yeah, so not really sure what we're going to be doing today. So there is the yellow line that I just forgot about. I was thinking maybe we should run the yellow line to Donald J. Trump International. That would kind of, because I was already thinking about building a new line from the mall. Have a line go from the mall to Donald J. Trump International. That way, say if someone's trying to get from here to Donald J. Trump International, they don't have to go through, because the red line basically runs from Spring Valley City International. That's where it starts. It runs through all of this area. It runs into, downtown. Then it continues running, but it also splits into the orange line. And the orange line runs from like downtown to, basically to my house and then to the casino. It's, again, not a very long line. The red line the orange line basically covers all of downtown. The red line just basically cuts through a portion of downtown. And then they run together for a little bit here. It's kind of like a monorail. Then the red line makes it... Whoa. The world isn't spawning in. That's weird. What is going on? Okay, that was weird. Just a bit worried for a second, but... Okay, that was a bit worrying. But yeah, so this here is the... Oh, and the trains are still here. So this here is like the, red line. So the red line goes that way. And the red line basically becomes kind of... There's less stops, really. There's a couple of stops. It goes to that office park there. And then it goes to Donald J. Trump International, and then it ends. That's basically the red line. There's no... And this is a new development. This wasn't here in the last stream. But this is all a new development. And this was... Well, this basically some of the buildings are new. Some of the buildings weren't here before, and they're here now. So yeah, we got a highway going here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in this area yet. As you can see, there's a lot of forest, so I don't really know what to build. Maybe not a bad idea to have a school here, because there's no schools immediately close. The closest school, I think, is like, probably, I don't know, maybe Tony Soprano Middle School, which is by the prison. It's not near here. So maybe a school out here wouldn't be a bad idea. Again, these buildings are also new. The bridge was here in the last stream. The highway, haven't done anything new to it. I'm probably not going to do anything really to the highway because I just don't know what to really do with it. We can maybe build some stuff in the meadow because this area is fairly flat. Just a lot of trees that need to be chopped down. So, I don't really know what could we do here. It's kind of like we built everything that we could possibly build. We got a village here. I always like to do that. It's fun to scare them. So yeah, the highway's here, and as you can see, that it's just like these trees weren't just not... I didn't chop them down, really. You just got to take the wood out, and then the rest of the tree will disappear. That's all you got to do. Yep, see, you can even see it despawning. So yeah, this was just cleared, but not really connected. And then there's another part of the highway there. This tree, I guess, is on fire from something. Okay, well, it seems to be taking care of itself. So yeah, again, just another village here, but this one's abandoned because there's a pillager base right there. Now this is something interesting too. You see, it's a savanna village, but yet there's like an oak biome. There's a small oak biome right in the middle of the savanna. It's just a very small biome, but it's weird. And again, it's abandoned because the pillager base is like right here. Yeah, they just got some huts, and then they got the actual tower. Then there is some stuff here. I remember once I found the pillager mansion, but that was in a different world. Right, so again, this is just ocean. See, I'm not really too sure what to do here because this area is very woody. This is like on the north end of the city, I guess. Maybe it's not the north end, probably the west end. Yeah, the city basically runs east to west. This is just a weird ass crater. I don't even know how this happened. Definitely wasn't me. Don't know what that is. We got a village here, we get no villagers. It's weird. And it doesn't look abandoned because if it was abandoned, there would be like. And then there's another very small village. And literally right across the pond. It's literally a desert biome and a spruce biome. It would make sense why it's abandoned though, because they're all so close to the pillager base. But yeah, there's produce. So there's produce. I mean, so someone's taking care of it. Yeah, there's just nobody here. It's just weird. I guess, and then this was just like a bridge that I probably started but never really finished. I guess I wanted to build some kind of a bridge to connect the villages. That looks like it's a never portal. Again, no villagers. Which is weird because this village looks healthy. It doesn't look abandoned because the abandoned ones have cobwebs. This is the ice biome. There is ice villages. They're just very rare, but they do exist. I think I maybe once saw one in this world. Maybe once. Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, just a huge ass ocean. And there's fucking logs in the middle of the ocean. This is weird. There's just some logs. Oh, shit. It's a pirate ship. That's actually kind of cool. That is pretty cool. Pirate ship in the middle of the ocean. Anything cool? Let's check it out. Nah, nothing. It doesn't seem like there's anything particularly cool. That is actually pretty cool. Alright, let's get back to the city because we're kind of, again, this is just a huge ass ocean. Really huge ocean. Massive. Never pillager base. Then there's a village not far from it, but it'll probably be abandoned because the base is pretty near it. Yeah, and this is a very hilly area, but maybe we could build something on it somehow. But this is just a very hilly area, but at the same time, it's kind of perfect. Kind of fascinating. So yeah, there's no signs of life in this village, but the village looks pretty healthy. It doesn't look abandoned. Yeah, now we're traveling. This is what west we're going, so because the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. So interesting. Alright, let's get back to the city if we can. It's going to be a while back. I kind of wandered off track, but it's all good. Got some muffins here, so I'm going to try them. I kind of got the munchies. Oh. Alrighty. What's this? It's like an underwater house. Alright, now we're almost back in the city. One might argue this is the city, really. I mean, I guess it is. It is accessible by road. I can almost see my house. It's kind of hidden behind these skyscrapers. Well. Better out than in. Alrighty. So I'll show you guys the new settlement. Or more like what I did between the last stream and this. Oh, whoa, how did I? Oh, that's how. Alright, meantime, let's put down a minecart. We could take the slow. So, oh, what is that, a hamster? Oh, that's cute. We could take the slow way out there. So I'll actually get to show you guys how the minecart, how the subway works here. Alright, so just make it out. So this is like the red line where it runs above ground. It's basically a monorail, almost. Well, no, it's more like elevated. For some reason, the train didn't stop, but that's cool. Alright, let me hit the button. Just gotta finish my drink, but... What the... I guess this line isn't electrified? I guess I gotta move manually. Oh, shit. Go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the train will stop at every station, really. So this is 6th Street. And yeah, the track is very narrow in this part. This is how wide the subway was originally. But in recent tracks, in like recent expansions, like on basically newer expansions of it, it's now wider. We made it wider, you know, just so it's a little bit, I guess, less claustrophobic for people. Definitely see the villagers using it. I think we need to spawn some villagers in some parts of the city because, you know, like, say, in, like, Stockbridge and downtown, there's tons of them, but, like, say, in the suburban parts, there's just not that many. Like, say, where I live, I don't think there's that many villagers, so you just spawn them, and then they're like NPCs, they're like citizens, really. This is Grummer Street Station. There we go. So yeah, this part I use an activator rail. This is like in the early days how we did it. We had activator rails and redstone rails. This was before I had, you know, this was before, again, this was like in the early station, Wood Street Station, okay. This was in the early days before I discovered it was just easier to use all redstone rail and then redstone torches in a few places. I learned that that was quicker, because this was just kind of tedious. It's like back and forth. There, it's just like quick, zigzag, and you're done. Yeah, well, free likes. Thank you, everyone. 1 viewer. Thanks for sticking around. Might actually be me, because I got this... I have the stream tab open, maybe. I'm not sure if the stream tab counts as a viewer or not. I'm not sure if it counts as a viewer. Because, yeah, I only got one person in here, but... I'm sure other people will watch this after it's live, and I'm kind of... I'd be playing this game anyway, so it just kind of makes sense to... okay, this is, what? Burger King Station. Okay, we're still in... Oh, no, we're actually not in downtown anymore. Wow, that was quick. What? Whoa. Damn, that was quick. That was quick. I thought this would take longer, but apparently not. Burger King Station. Okay, yeah, and I guess the station is still kind of under construction, as you can see, because we kind of walk out and then... So what was the previous station? Because we went quite a while with no stops. And I think I actually even remember building this stretch of track, and I remember it was very tedious. Just because there's also just no stops in between it. Wow. Let's see, so we got Wood Street Station, so this is the last stop before you get to downtown. There's no station for the prison. There's a polar bear in the oak biome in a fucking mood. This is just, I think this is just an office building. This is the highway, like the first highway that we had. There's kind of a road that runs under it for a while. Now this is Springfield, Spring Valley City Correctional Facility. We got some prisoners here that shouldn't be on the roof. But we got prisoners, so we just got levers. Yep, we got a guard dog there. So yeah. So, yeah, that's how you let your prisoners out. So this is the prison. So, you know, people, this is like a small mess hall. These are all just cells. And this was all built before cloning, so that's why the ceiling is so low. Yeah, and this area was just not really built. Like, nothing was really built here. The death room, which is where you would kill people. So this is actually interesting how the death room works. So I guess, yeah, you know, if you're on, like, death row, you would go in this room. And you would be pushed down the hole and you would fall into the lava. But, exactly. So, yeah, you would fall from that hole, which you can barely see, into the lava. But I feel like you could just kind of, like, climb. Oh, and yeah, no, you would just drown in it. So, yeah, no. Because, yeah, let's see, actually, because I wonder, could you, like, somehow swim out of it? Nope. Nope, yeah, no, you would just die. Unless, the only way I would imagine you would survive is, yeah, so you would probably die from the fall. For starters, you would die from the fall. So, yeah, you would die from the fall. And, so, yeah, you would at least die from if you managed to not land in the lava, you would die from the fall. And, so, yeah, it's either the fall or the lava that would kill you. And if you're lucky, you would somehow land in the water. And the water would break your fall and you wouldn't die. But I just don't think that would work. Let's try it again. So I'm going to try. So yeah, again, the water wasn't thick enough, so I feel like I would have died from the fall if I'd been in survival mode. Let's try doing it from this angle. Can I adjust my fate? Yep, that would have killed you. You would definitely die from that. Never actually used the death room, but I actually even forgot about it, really. Maybe I even remember. I can't even remember building it, honestly. I can't even. This is just an old mine. I guess it's just never really. It would be kind of cool to, like, take one of these old mines and turn it into a subway. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm literally just revisiting stuff that I built so long ago that I can't even remember building half this stuff, honestly. It's so much time has passed. Yeah, so I feel like you would definitely die from the fall or the lava. So I don't think there's any way you would survive the death room. So yeah, let's just close that. And is there not? I guess there's not a second story. I guess there's not. Yeah, no, there's not. Then we got, you know, guard towers. So there's villagers on the roof. We had an escape attempt here. This is why it was filled in with, you know, just some smooth stone. There's a fence around the prison. Yeah, we got some villagers in here, so I guess it's like a recreation time for them. This was, I don't know what this was going to be. It was just built and never. So yeah, this is the last, like, this is the closest school to, like, this is the most. There's only like 3 schools in the whole city. There's the school by the airport. There's Michael Scott Elementary, and then there's this school, which is Anthony Soprano Central School, or, you know, Tony Soprano, reference to the Sopranos. This was what? So this is like an actual school. Again, not as big as, this is a gym / auditorium and cafeteria. Interesting, because yeah, this school just isn't that big compared to you know, Michael Scott Elementary that we were in the last stream. It's 3 stories, so it's kind of more like an urban school. Exactly. So yeah. But yeah, so we probably could build a new school in the new suburban settlement as well as where near my house. This was just a Burger King that never really had a parking lot built to it. Again, that was just copy and pasted, and that was years ago. This is just kind of a side street. Well, not really a side street, but it runs to the same. So, wow, that subway, I guess it's quicker than I thought. This is just a sandstone house, kind of suburban style. This is actually, I believe, a community college. And this is the only college that we have in the world. So this is what they call Flintstone College. It's a very small college. This is like dormitories or dorms. This is also, I believe, dorms. Yeah, it's just dorms. Then this is the actual school, which is just a very small, just a few classrooms, really. Yeah, it's a small school. It's like a community college, really. Small, like, cafeteria here, I guess. Yeah, just a big classroom. And it was like, what was it, dropping out so soon? Then this building is actually a replica from my very first Minecraft city. I might actually have an apartment in here. No. Okay, so this just wasn't. Nope. Yeah. So I don't think this one is furnished. Because the old one actually had, it had, so it's only an exterior replica. So yeah, replica of the tallest city in Railville, which was my last Minecraft city. And this is just, yeah, replica. It's only from the exterior. And as you could tell, I mean, I was like 10 years old when I built it. As you could tell, it's not, for starters, it's not very tall. The windows don't match up. So you could just tell it's not very well built. Then I got my mansion here. I got a, carport here. And, yep, got a metal door. Yeah, I think this was maybe my, I'm not sure, maybe it was my second or third house. But again, I got my cat here. I got multiple houses, basically. Got a rooftop garden. It's leaking through the ceiling, as you can see, the water drops. And I got, okay, this is just, I guess, like a living room. Again, like a lot of this stuff I haven't been in years. Because this is a part of the city that I have not spent much time in. With all the expansion that's been going on. Now, this is my room. So I got, a huge bed for having girls over. There we go. Sleeping through the night. And yep, I got the rooftop garden dripping through the ceiling. I wish there was a way around that. Maybe just use double bricks. Maybe that's how. Just use double blocks. And you'll be fine. And let's feed the cat. Let's give him some cod. Meow. He's a good kitty. I've been playing Survival Craft lately too. Actually, it's pretty hard. It's harder than Minecraft, really. It's just harder. I don't know why. Oh, this is the mall. I don't believe I've showed you guys this. Please do not talk in the live. So there's like a library here. Library. Bed shop. Bed shop. And bed shop. So the bed shop is basically this whole side of the mall is the bed shop. Yeah. Just all beds. But different colors. So you could pick and choose. You got a few options. I think there's actually more, just we didn't put all of them. We only put down those few. This is some kind of a pharmacy, I guess. Not even sure what it's named. It's just like, I guess that's a pharmacy. This is a gift shop. So you have, some gifts like an Eye of Ender or an Ender Pearl. A blaze rod. A gas tier. What is a gas tier anyway? What is that? I know what a ghast is. What does it do? I guess it just kind of... I don't really know. I know what a ghast is. I know they make like a creepy noise. Just some, you know, diamonds. So we got some compasses and a clock. A loom or an anvil. Enchanting table or a brewing stand. Everything in this store is 6 emeralds. I guess I didn't want to put up prices, so that's why it's so cheap. Because, yeah, we do have like a currency. Kitchen supply store, okay. Cart shop, Office Depot. Office Depot is actually a real store, apparently. I guess I didn't know that at the time. Travel agency. A mask store. Huge parking lot. And then it was also just, so there's a food court here too. And then there's somewhere in, yeah, here's the subway. Nope, this is actually just a parking garage. So where's the subway? Because the subway does run here. Oh, maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. Meantime, let's just, whoa, okay. All right, let's just go back to where I came from, because so I can remember how I would take it, because I did not know that there was a yellow subway line. I had no idea about that. I honestly don't even get the point of it. I don't even get the point of it, really. This is what's Back Alley Street. Okay, and we actually left off at Burger King. At Burger King station. Which is not far. I don't get the point of the yellow line. Why did I build that yellow line? Because it's like 5 stops. It's really, really short. Okay, let's just get down here. There we go. Let's just get rid of some stuff that we don't really need. Oh, that's how I know we're not far from the airport. Whoa! Yep. And this is what? This is Walmart Street, where the Walmart is. So we just went around the block, basically. Now we got like a bridge here. You could see literally part of the street above, I guess. I should have dug deeper, but I didn't. This was, again, all built 6 years ago. Okay, and this is Back Alley Street. So the red line would keep going to the mall. And the yellow line just basically runs from Back Alley Street to Michael Scott Elementary. Oh, whose cat is that? Just named Wild Cat. Probably one of my sisters. So there's Mock Street. So that's Back Alley Street, Mock Street. Vale Street Station, which is basically right by the hospital. And then it runs to Cat, just named Cat. Then it runs to Michael Scott Central School. And then it just basically makes a loop, and it goes to Brick Road, and it ends at Brick Road. So again, I just don't get really the point of the subway line. It literally ends right. Well, I do get it now. It ends right at my sister's house. This was her old house from. She got a lot of just junk in here. Suspicious Stew. Some kind of a disco. She has a lot of. That's Petra. Angel. So this is my sister's house. She's got all kinds of stuff here. I don't know what this is. Some weird stuff. Slippers. Oh, she has slippers. Oh, okay. Angel. I guess this is like a basement. Yeah, this is the basement. Oh, this is like kind of like Stampy's room. I remember Stampy had like a room also like this where all his dogs lived. That's Wiggle, Navy, Pond, Sky, Silky, Hunter. Well, I'm going to feed them because they probably haven't been fed in a long time. Probably a good few years as she hasn't really fed them. So, alright, he can eat. Cats won't eat. So the cats only eat fish, which is silly because cats will eat any protein really. I mean, they'll eat steak, they'll eat chicken, they'll eat fish, they'll eat dairy. But in Minecraft, for some reason... Whoa, oh, that was just the weird music. Open 2-1, close 1-2. Whoa, oh shit. Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Okay, I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. So I'm not doing that again. So it basically opens the water. Open 2-1, close 1-2. Stuff for the track. Blue ball. Let's feed him. So this is like her own subway line, I guess, that I kind of knew about. She built it, and it's only for her because it just runs through. And she just used redstone, which... So again, this isn't my house, this is my sister's house. This is stuff I have no idea about, really. Now, the subway line, I may have actually built this for some reason. This kind of I remember, but... And I saw, I guess that like room in the basement she has is like for the dogs, which is... My guess that's, you know, kind of like Stampy, because I remember Stampy has like a room for his dogs. And I know she used to really watch Stampy a lot. But again, I don't think I've maybe been in her house once or twice before. And I don't even think this is her main house anymore. I think she moved. I know she had like a horse stable too. She had a lot of stuff. And yeah, the train just ends here, so. Now let's just fly down the track. It's how fast I move. Just for fun. Makes building the subway way easier when you can, like, just chop shit down like this. Just chopping down that quickly, and... Yeah, so, alright, now we're back. So, stuff for the track. Which I can't see because the cat is sitting on it, and I can't actually stand up the cat. My guess is because it's not my cat. This is another, like, weird room that... How do you get in and out of this room? Then there's trapdoors. Now, I guess this isn't the same track. No, that's not the same track. Yeah, this isn't the same track. But it just runs to whatever this is. Oh, okay. So I know the trick of using a picture as a wall. Light blue, Scion. So she's actually got some cool stuff here. So it's just a weird colored water. Again, and then there's just mannequins. What is it with... I don't know what it is with the mannequin room, really. I don't know why I never went in her house before, but it's kind of interesting, but just weird at the same time. And then this track goes somewhere else, too. So, okay, well, you go down this door, and now you get to this side of the track. I don't even know if this is actually even her house at this point, or is this just like some weird part that no one... And this is just dead end, I guess. Alright, I'll put the trapdoors up. That's probably been down for like 5 years, really. Okay, this is just a dead end. This is like a closet. And I think you can actually position them in a way. At least you could before. Maybe not anymore, but you could at one point. Okay, so... So the water flows down. So I guess the water works as an elevator. Is that the point? The water works as your elevator, but... So you swim down it, but why can't you just have a ladder? Why can't you just use a ladder as your elevator? I don't understand the point of the bottom door. Okay, so that's just a weird room below. So, again, that's just okay. Yeah, that's just a closet. Oh, it's probably like where they live. They live by. That's probably where the. Whoa, what is this? That's just a pit. I hope. Why is that cat meowing? Like, and then that's. I guess that's part of the track, really. Okay, I fed them. So. Whoa. Oh, okay. So again, this is just a closet. Whoa. Now this is kind of cool. What is this? This is a weird... Oh, and there's a kitty. Milky. Milky. That's like a flower vase. Some spawners. This is like, I guess, a bathroom. So she would wash the dogs here. There's a loom. This is stone, junk, mob drops, stone. There's nothing actually in it. Again, this is just inspired from Stampy's world. She, because I know Stampy had a big room, just a room full of chests, and that's where she got this idea. And this is just a dark, scary room that doesn't really, and there's, that's Sky, and I fed Sky. I remember Stampy had, I think Stampy had more dogs then. And that was so long ago, though. I remember Stampy. I remember I used to watch Dan TDM a lot. That was like that was like 10 years ago. But I remember I used to watch, I did watch some Stampy, but mostly Dan TDM. And I know Dan TDM was like, stands for the Diamond Minecart. His stuff was kind of cool. I remember he had a character, Dr. like Treoris, and they would go on like adventures and stuff. It was interesting. They would go on like adventures together. They went on adventures together. I remember he had a skeleton dog that was named Greg, but it was a skeleton dog. Wow, that was so long ago. I wonder what he's up to these days. What's Blackhead? Slippers. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Stuff for brewing stand. So it's like a dining room. Food. I guess this is my room in her house. That's where my dog Sean, there was another Sean, I guess, who lived here a long time ago. This is, I guess this cat isn't named. I guess this would be like my cat. Oh, no shit. They purr when you sleep with them? So the cats, I guess, will sleep on you and they'll purr. That's kind of cool. This is like where I would sit and game. I did not know I had a house. Maybe I remember this. And I guess this isn't a closet. I guess it's just a painting. And that's just like I guess that's just a guest room. Alright, that's, again, there's nothing in here to touch. It says don't touch, but yet there's literally nothing in it. That's just a TV, computer. This is actually kind of cool. You would use this as like a watchtower, so I think I've seen how people use it. So, you know, it's like you open the window, you shoot your shot, you put it back up, and then they can't see you. Then you open it again. Oh. Shit. That was false. Whoa. So then say you'll come over here, open the window, shoot your, oh, okay, no. Okay, so you know, open it. I was going to try and aim for the villager, but you open it, shoot your shot, put it back up so your enemies can't see you. Right, and then I guess this is like the attic. Okay, yeah, I don't want to leave a mess, but... Alright, so yeah, I don't really know what we're going to be doing today. Because we're like, yup, we just hit an hour in, and I still haven't done anything aside from just ponder and really just revisit the old stuff that was built like 6+ years ago. Now, I believe I left a minecart at Burger King Street Station, so we'll get back on the subway and get back to what we were doing. I guess it's just my ADHD doing the best of me. Just getting carried away, really. So, Burger King Street Station. Oh, no, I did actually go through here, so I did actually. Actually, I'm not sure then. Where did I get out at? Whoa. So this is Walmart Street. So yeah, this I do remember. I guess I just forgot that I took the minecart. Okay, yeah, so I got out at the yellow line. Now I remember. So I guess the yellow line, it connects that small portion of Stockbridge. It goes, basically, it actually goes to the school and to my sister's house. I guess that's the point of it, because I guess the main line doesn't really go in that direction. So it kind of makes sense, I guess. So there's an empty minecart in front of me, but that's fine. Alright, so... So now we're at the mall. So this is the mall station. So yeah, this is just more of a muck around. I guess more of like a muck around stream, not so much a... Whoa, I guess you can do that. I didn't know about that. Now we are... Where is this? So this is Floor Street. So yeah, it goes to the mall, then it goes to Floor Street, which is a parody of Wall Street. And then from here, it runs back to the airport. So yeah, and then I'll show you the new settlement. So yeah, again, the track does it. This is a different line. This isn't a subway line. This is just a rail line that we experimented with this in the previous stream. Now we could just, I guess we can just, okay, yeah, I guess we can just drive over it. So yeah, we do have the cars. Don't drive into the cactuses because that will hurt the cars, but we do have cars. Okay, so here's the road. The road just runs through this office building. And yeah, here we just have a platform, but again, yeah, like so. So this is the new development. This is what I've been up to since last stream. So we built one house and then it just expanded into this suburb. This is literally a suburb. This is literally probably part of the... It's probably about the size of Stockbridge, really. Started a highway, too, really. Started building, like, a side street, which just still a work in progress. And then we have a highway, but I'm not really sure where's the highway going to go to. This whole area isn't fully complete because we do need to put a street in. We need to get rid of some stuff, so we need to like cut out this backyard, put a street through it. So yeah, again, it's mostly complete. Most of the houses can be inhabited. It's just it's basically the only part is some of the streets aren't fully complete. That's really the only. So just some of the streets need to be finished, but that's about it. Like other than that, though, it's pretty good. And all these houses were obviously just copy and pasted. They are slightly different than there's a KFC out there. Again, yeah, there is potential in the desert. And down there is already that's very small settlement where we were at in the last stream. But, yeah, basically, we should probably put a school here. So, and a subway line, like actually redo the rail system, because the rail system is actually currently not connected. Because as you can see, these 3 houses just cut right through the tracks when they replaced. So there's currently no rail system. We did build a small strip mall. There's a McDonald's. There's a Dollar Tree, a Walmart, and a Target. Then there's this hill, which is almost complete. The hill isn't completely finished, but it's almost finished. So maybe we can finish that now. Let's just do, okay. Stone. Yeah, let's just do that for a sidewalk. No, we don't need a sidewalk here. No one is walking up this hill. Most people just drive up it, you know. So yeah, the hill is artificial, obviously, because there was no hill here before. There we go. And yeah, this hill wasn't really filled in yet. So yeah, I think this was done off camera. Yeah, this was all done off camera. So yeah, you guys weren't here for this. So this side of the hill is actually, and even this side isn't done really. Problem is, you know, I have ADHD, so like I can't just do one thing and call it a day. It's like I get distracted or I get bored within like, you know, 5 minutes. So I have to move on and start something else. So yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do here. Aside from like I mean, yeah, I know I'll have to fix all this stuff, but I don't really want to. But I guess we can put the street in here. But yeah, at the same time, it's kind of tricky because these houses are lower, so you can't just paste the complete street. So it'd be like part of a street and then part of a hill, which would be tricky. Then this is just also undone. This whole area needs to be filled in because it looks like it is basically floating at this point. You see there's just wooden stumps supporting it, which is actually from the trees that were in the swamp. So they're basically holding up the house. Cause yeah, this was basically just copy and pasted. You do one perfect house, and yeah, you can just rinse and repeat. Cause this looks like a real suburb. It's just all identical. So yeah, we should probably do another school, redo the subway line. Now, I want to do a line that goes directly to Donald J. Trump International that bypasses the whole city. So that way, if someone has a connecting... That way, if someone, say, arrives from a flight in Spring Valley City International, they can hop on a plane... Say someone arrives from National, they have a connecting flight out of Donald J. Trump International. They just have to take a train that doesn't run for the whole city, but just for a small part of it, and directly connects them to Donald J. Trump International. So I was thinking maybe have something run from like the mall to Donald J. Trump International directly, or maybe expand the yellow line so it would run to Donald J. Trump International. I just completely forgot about the yellow line. I didn't even know there was a yellow line. I only remember the red and the orange line. Good chance the yellow line was built like 6 years ago, and I haven't even thought about it or wrote on it since it was built, which was 6 years ago. Very good chance I forgot about it. But yes, I was thinking of possibly expanding the newly rediscovered yellow line, having it run basically directly under all of this. Maybe have it do a stop here and then have it go to Donald Trump International. It'd be a fairly direct route. And as this area becomes more populated, we could add more stops to it, but it's probably not going to be it's probably not going to become populated. All these woods, it's probably just going to be like a forest or a park maybe. I was thinking maybe have a subway line go to the trailer park, but again, the subway line already, because yeah, the subway line at the Corridor Office Park subway station is right here, so people just get out and they can walk to the trailer park. All right. Meantime, let's go to bed. I'm getting tired myself, really. Yeah, I still haven't really built anything. I've been going for over an hour, and I've been just talking, really, and just going in circles, really. All right. So yeah, no one's really watching. I don't really know what to do. Well, yeah. So I guess let's start building the school, and we should probably do another college. So we should probably do a college. Do like an actual college, not that shitty little community college, but like a real college, because we don't have one. This is also just a highway that, doesn't really, this highway doesn't really go anywhere. Just kind of ends. And it's not really wide enough to be a highway, so I guess it could just run like right by the trailer park and then go right to that road. Because, yeah, this kind of, maybe we can do that now, as a matter of fact. Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. So we can do a highway expansion. So we need to chop these trees down. So we'll do fill. And then let's do just say cherry planks. I didn't know we had those. Let's just do up to here, really. So now we'll do air. Okay, so that worked for the most part. Let's just take the wood out of these trees, and the trees will just chop down. They will come down on their own. All right. All right, so trees are getting rid on their own. And then I'm thinking we put this in, so fill. Alright, so fill, coal block, fill. So let's fill this with just air. Alright, so let's just fill this with air. There we go. Now we're getting something done. Alrighty. we go. Coal block. Alright. Now I guess we need to somehow connect it to the... I'm not sure what this really was. I guess this was part of the subway line. Yeah, this must be it. Yeah, this must be it. Yep, it's part of it. Let's do some stone. So yeah, it runs deeper and deeper. Alright, so we built the road. Well, we didn't build it just yet. So I guess we could have it run to here, and then we'll have like a traffic light. That's the thing. It's like I kind of run out of ideas, and I kind of don't want to do anything. Or it's more like that I don't want to do anything. I just get bored so easily. Yeah, we'll put the stump back. Just my ADHD, really. There we go. There we go. So, runs right through the trailer park. We'll have it connect somehow. Maybe in a couple of years we could do that. It's like, there's so many things like that are kind of completed, but they're like half done, so it's like what do you really do? Now this is kind of interesting though. It's like a weird pit that like has an opening. Weird. Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, we haven't really done much in this stream, but yeah, this area was also just kind of... There's actually a video of me building this. I just don't think I published it yet. Yeah, it's like so much that can be kind of completed, but like, you know, it's just like you get bored of doing it. That's the tricky part. But we now know, let's start the school, I guess. Now, we just need to, for starters, we need to find a place where we could put the school. I would want it to be bigger than, you know, Michael Scott Central, because it's a suburban school. So we could use a school here as well as a school where I live. Maybe by the hill. Maybe this spot actually is. And maybe this... Yeah, maybe it's too small. But... Because we kind of need a big open area for the school. The ocean we can fill in and we can build on it, but what are we going to build? But this ocean can be all filled in and used as, you know, real estate. Yeah, fuck it. So yeah, this was going to be the highway, but again, where's it going to run really? That's kind of the... But maybe we can build it right. Maybe, yeah, we fill in the swamp. And we build the school on the swamp, but like, is that really going to look good? Like, even these houses, and these houses were kind of poorly cloned, so... Fuck. It's kind of like, yeah, half of this is all in swamp, and you can just tell. Like, savanna, oak, swamp. Those three biomes. Huh. And this is weird, actually. How is it that there's an ocean and these just weird, like, mountains floating in the middle of the ocean? Yeah, pretty much. That's all I've been doing. Haven't really, yep, Flight Man. Haven't done much. Also, okay, you chop it down. Oh, and they float to the top? That's kind of cool. So what do you get? What is this? It's kelp. It's pretty cool. You chop it down. And it all floats to the top, more or less. That is cool. It floats to the top. Yeah, it does show how big the map is. Speaking of maps, another idea I had was make a map of the subway system. Wow, I made like, got over 120 calps just from those few trees. I was thinking of take a blank map and use it and take the subway and fill in the subway map. Because there's a map of the city which I showed you, which at least I think is in Discord. Wow, so like over 150 of those calps. So I was just thinking of that actually. So let's take a map. You know, yeah, sure, why not? So empty map, empty, okay, so. Oh, okay. Okay, that was not supposed to happen, but. Alright. So let's go to the airport. Yeah, make them available because exactly, yeah, no one really knows how big that, like, no one actually realizes how big the subway system is, Flightman. I actually discovered there's another subway line that I didn't even know about. We have there's a yellow line apparently, which runs short distance. It's like 4 or 5 stops. Basically it runs where the red line doesn't run and it ends at my sister's house. Essentially. So we're in terminal free. Should be at least. Yeah, I guess not. I guess there's no door here. Well, it's a bit worrying. Someone broke the door down. So much for airport security, I guess. Alright, it's terminal 1 arrivals only. So we got a subway station. Okay, that. Why does it fucking do that? I don't want the whole damn map filled in. How do you map 149 map? Okay, what if we try a not a okay, no, okay, let's just do clear. Clear. So you guys will get to see how big the system is, how big the whole subway system is then. Okay, let's try empty locator map. Damn it, why, how does it keep doing this? I don't want it to draw that. I just want it to draw the damn subway. So we have an empty map and an empty locator map. So the locator map shows it shows you on the map. What if we just try, okay, map. Yeah, I gotta read how to use maps in. I'm gonna have to read that. How to make your own map Minecraft.
Let's quickly go over how to craft a map in Minecraft and also make it a little bit bigger. I'm Vortek, by the way. Don't forget to subscribe. All right, what you're going to need is a compass, and you're going to want to put paper all the way around it. You'll get an empty map. Take the empty map, put it in your hand, and right-click. The map will be drawn in an area around you, and you'll notice it's mostly filled out, but that's because it's rather zoomed in. Find yourself a cartography table, open it up, and put your map inside. We can do a couple of different things here. If you put your paper here, you'll notice we can actually make the map bigger. Grab it, put it back in your hands, and you'll see now that there's a lot more area to explore. We can do this a number of times by putting the map back and expanding it yet again. Finally, if you'd like to copy a map you've already made, go ahead and make yourself a new empty map, open up your cartography table, put your first map here, your next map underneath, and now you'll get 2 identical maps. One for you, and one for a friend.
Alright, that kind of makes sense.
Let's quickly...
So that was just a YouTube short that I watched. So let's get a cartography table. So we have a... So then we got paper. Okay, let's try this. Spring Valley City subway, or just name it subway map. Okay, there we go. Now we're... Let's see if this actually works or not. So it doesn't actually seem to be doing anything, really. Interesting. Okay, so this is kind of the subway map, I guess. Oh. And it doesn't really seem to like to grow that much in game. Okay, you're in the game? Okay, cool. Right, I'm in Discord too, but we might be having the same issue like we did last time where you couldn't hear me. Will be... Oh, okay, I gotta invite you. Okay. Alright, there we go. There we go. So yeah, the subway doesn't really want to seem to grow. Okay, well now the map has grown a teeny bit. Interesting. Alrighty. Trying to find the orange line so I can also make a map of that, but I guess if it's like one map at a time, I guess it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, it shows exactly just generally where each line covers. Because, yeah, there's 3 lines actually. And we've only covered 2 as a matter of fact. Okay, and this is basically this end of the second one. Nope, hello. Yep. Can you hear me? Because we had a problem with VC last time.
Test 1 2.
Yep, I hear you. All right.
Ooh, nice. Because I think once you do it the first time, it saves.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So yeah, this is the orange line. We'll go back to the red line eventually, but yeah. And this is the end of the orange line at the casino.
this map is gigantic.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, the fact that you can spend the whole stream just going around exploring, crazy.
Yeah. And a lot of the stuff is kind of half built too, because I get the problem is I start building something, but I can never finish it. I get bored of it. That's kind of the. But I think it's a lot of people. I just guess I don't have a good attention span. Maybe this is the street. Yeah, it's Bridge Street. Nope, that's not it. I'll actually give you a copy of the city map because I have that. Actually, it's in my house, so I'll make a copy of it.
That's pretty cool, the actual train there.
Yeah, it's too big, and I don't think it actually like drives. That's the. It just bounces. I don't think there's many. Like I think there is some working train mods, just not for uh, Windows Edition, because this is like Windows Edition is basically like Pocket Edition, but that's from what I hear. It's not like Java.
Yeah, for when.
Yeah, Java's the cool one.
But I feel like something better, something like this would be better on um, Pocket Edition or Windows or whatever, because it's cross-platform.
Yeah, Java's not cross-platform.
No,
Oh.
you know, like you could, like,
Yeah, because I know like
this version, I'm pretty sure can cross. You can play with, people on
Xbox.
um,
Yeah.
Windows, Xbox, PlayStation,
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch. Everyone.
I don't know
iOS,
about I don't know
Android.
about PlayStation actually. I know there is a Minecraft for PlayStation, but I don't know if the PlayStation version is cross-platform. I don't know. Maybe it is.
There used to be a Minecraft like Xbox edition, but then
That was
like I guess in the
that was
past
Xbox.
5
That was like the
years,
Xbox 360 edition. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
but I guess years they've consolidated it into one like Bedrock edition.
Yeah.
And then, uh,
I mean, yeah. I know Windows Edition it does work with Xbox because I've had people play from people on Xbox join. Um.
Yeah, and that's just not possible with Java. So I think something like this definitely is better with
Yeah.
this edition.
All the like cloning abilities, that definitely makes building easier. It definitely makes it easier. The whole all those like abilities. Because before, like, you would have to lay every single block down by hand, but there's like copy and paste abilities, so like you can just clone basically everything. So
Yeah.
it makes it easier. All right. I didn't go in my house. Meow.
I used to play mine Xbox 360
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
all the time.
that's what I started out on an Xbox 360 basically.
Yeah, same for me too. It was actually my brother's, and I just played it all the time too. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's the doorbell. All right, so here's a copy of the whole. So here's a copy of the whole. I'll give you a copy of it. This is the whole city. Just there you go. Just pick it up. That's a copy of the map. That's the whole city.
it's probably a good time for that. Oh,
It's huge, yeah.
yeah, it's gigantic. Oh, you got the office in here.
Yeah. All right, I'll feed the cat because I don't think it's ate in a while. So. So yeah, the cars do drive too. You can actually drive them.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Java edition one is definitely more
Yeah, they probably got better cars than we do.
better physics
Yeah.
when driving, but
Oh shit! I
this
stood the
isn't
dog.
bad.
Oh shit! I let the dog out. So I was gonna say I'll lose him. That's the. Yeah, I mean the problem is the streets are just the when I built these streets they were just too narrow for the cars. That's the problem. The cars are just too big because I hope to get smaller cars, but no, these are the only cars I could get. And they're just like I mean the streets are just too narrow. That's the problem.
Must have a like a shader pack because my game looks better than yours.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, there was, yeah, it's a, yeah, there was, yeah, there was some kind of pack that it was turned on, but I turned it off because I didn't like it. That's probably why, yeah. It was some kind of, maybe it was like the plastic pack. It was like a weird pack that, yeah.
It doesn't look bad. It just kind of lightens up the game for me a little bit.
Yeah. No, I just like it. I honestly just miss how, like, the old school Minecraft looked
Same.
like how it looked like 10, 15 years ago because even they've just changed the textures over the years. but I just missed the OG version, really.
Pretty much everything,
Yeah,
actually.
even the background music was like perfect, which you don't even get that same music anymore. Now it's like it's just weird. You get this weird ass music. It's not the same anymore. I miss just the OG music. Like, I'll actually put it on like original Minecraft music. I'll just look it up.
You know, you used to go around building and all you would hear is that music and it was perfect.
Yeah, I
Stout.
yep. I used to. I mean, this was the game that started my YouTube channel 10 years ago. This was the game.
Yeah. But GTA really kick-started it.
Yeah. I mean, I
For us.
guess yeah, because I like.
That
If you look back at my channel, you'll see that yeah, it was Minecraft for the first few videos, then it was GTA, and that was all like 10 years ago. That's how long ago it all was. I got something weird in my foot. I don't know what it is. It's just weird. That's why you guys can't see me. It's just
Of course, they got GTA 6 delayed again, so
yeah, I heard about that.
which is really disgusting, actually. I mean,
I remember when I completed GTA 5, I looked up when GTA 6 would come out. They said it would be 2017, but that was like 8 years ago. Like-
yeah, it's coming out in 2017. So
No.
long from now.
Yeah. 2015, dude, 2015 was like the perfect year, honestly. Like, I remember the dabs, all the.
Uh,
20. It was just a perfect year, 2015. It was,
2015 and 2016.
yeah. Well,
Both of those years.
yeah, 2016 was alright. I mean, it wasn't great for me. I had some family stuff going on. My grandmother passed.
Pretty much, I would.
My grandmother
it's
passed that year, so that kind of ruined the year for me. But Trump got elected that year. But yeah,
But I would say overall, just 2015 to 2018 ish.
yeah,
And then, like, 2020, things went downhill
yeah,
quick with COVID. And
yeah. No, and yeah, it's just never been the same, really.
COVID changed the world. Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy, like, looking back how much it changed the world. Like, it changed everything.
yeah.
I don't know what's so different now, you know? Because we basically have returned to normal life,
Yeah,
you know? Like, without masks and this and that. Like,
yeah. I'm just looking
life
for the
pretty
yeah.
much. Life pretty much is what it was before COVID. It's just something that's so different.
Politics have gotten really
this season
bad.
feels better when we're together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing.
Everything got expensive. All right, there we go. Now I found it. Yeah, downtown looks just really nice at night. I don't know why, but and we got the plane here. I'm gonna clean the plane up because I have not done that in a while.
Yeah.
This is in the spruce biome, so it always gets sandy. So I always clean it up. Oh shit, that was not supposed to happen. Okay, let's do white because apparently. So yeah, we got a 727 up here actually, or as close as I can get, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice if it didn't get snowed on constantly. It required constant cleaning.
Yeah. You can't even change the biome. Like, there's nothing that you could do about
Nah.
that.
You can turn off rain, but you gotta do that like constantly. There we go. Yeah, it's probably been a good like 5 years since this plane was cleaned, so it's getting a good cleaning because I won't be back for a while. See how much snow I got. Wow. I got a full inventory here of snowballs. And apparently the max you can take of snowballs is 16, so... I guess they're unlimited, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, it is.
All right, there we go. Got the IL-86 taking off. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that climb right at the end of the runway. That's awesome. All right, fighter boys, you can get going. Get in behind you.
Oh, just gotta fix my hair. Alright, it's gonna be a. Try some more flat.
You know, or I can go.
Brett, are you gonna be the last one?
Rotate.
Yeah, I can be, or I can go in front of you.
Oh.
You know.
Yep, we just would have
alright, how about
plowed.
you
Yep,
go
I
first?
just
I'll
plowed
be
through these
in
houses.
formation with you.
I just went through these houses and overshot the runway totally.
All right. I'm in the Tupolev 16. He's just up over.
Alrighty. Believe it or not, even like the Minecraft cities that inspired me to build my own city, they weren't actually nearly as big as this. They were smaller than my city. That's the funny part. The cities that inspired me are smaller than my cities. Smaller than mine. That's the interesting part. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I got something in my ear, I guess. So I guess let's try and find a place and at least start foundation for the school. Let's just start a foundation. Probably gonna wrap this one up in a fair amount. There's a hay bale on fire, and that's been there for years. Maybe this wouldn't be a bad, but it's kind of close to the airport. Maybe this wouldn't be a bad spot. Yeah, no, it's probably not a bad place, yeah. Big enough area, so maybe even clear out a couple houses. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad place.
There are literally villagers everywhere. There's not a place where there's not a villager.
Yeah, that's downtown for you. Yep. I'm thinking this might not be a bad place for the school. Maybe build a parking lot. It would destroy the rail line, but I'm gonna rebuild all that anyway. I want it to be
The only thing, if I were you, I'd be very weary about what I destroy and the plans that you make, because you said you could get very, you said you could
yeah. I get
not
bored.
finish a project very easily,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
could be out of a whole subway line. And
Oh no, this isn't. This is just the rail line that goes to the other city. It's not even the subway line. It just, it's already already partially through it. It's not completely destroyed. It's just the track is currently not connected because there's houses running right where it should be, which is fine, really. But yeah, maybe that's not a best spot then. All this ocean can be filled in, and we can build on it. But like, yeah, maybe that's
the only
not.
the only thing I would say is try to use space that's not been used yet. It's completely not even near anything else,
Yeah.
I would say.
For a school, yeah, that kind of makes sense, yeah, because you don't want a school in the middle of, like, the neighborhood.
City.
Yeah, the school would kind of be, like, outside of the neighborhood a little bit. I'm just...
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna find a place and I'm gonna lay down a foundation, so just do stone for now. Oh, nope, I don't want infested stone, just...
Damn, I've been flying for like 3 minutes and I'm still not over to you. This is a gigantic city. Been like through 3 different biomes.
Yep,
Oh, wait, I got you.
yep. Yeah, so... Maybe we could build it in like the swamp biome over here where it's kind of very flat and there's not really anything super close to it, but it would be like literally in a swamp surrounded by mountains. It's kind of, and this area is actually not that big on a close up. I was thinking we could maybe build like a corner store here. Maybe a church. We could build a church here. That would actually look kind of cool. Church in the neighborhood. I got a notification in Discord.
You got building. Oh, I think that might have been me. You got buildings everywhere.
Yeah.
I
I think a church though actually wouldn't, because yeah, there's not a lot of
Can you-
churches. There's
I can't even begin to imagine how long this took you
yeah.
total.
I mean, most of
Yeah.
it was done within like a year. Most of it was done within a year. And then over the years, I've came back and I've added a few things, but like, I'd say about 70% of this stuff was done in about a year. What? It was like nonstop. It was like we would log on and do it all day, basically. During COVID, when we were all stuck at home, it was like all day, every day, basically. I mean, it was a grind. But yeah, I think actually a church here, right where these... I need to build like a side street though. That's the thing. That's something I've been wanting to do, is have like a side street, kind of. But a church actually wouldn't be a terrible idea, because we don't have a lot of those. So, or a park. Maybe a park isn't a terrible idea, like a playground. Yeah, let's do the church, I guess. Like a neighborhood church.
I would almost say do maybe like a daycare
Yeah,
in that area too.
yeah, right
where
here
the
actually.
church is,
Yeah,
you know, because it's not as big as an undertaking as a school.
yeah,
As a school.
yeah. I mean, we do need. Yeah, we will. I mean, we will need a school eventually, but the school will definitely take time. Yeah, daycares.
There's,
Yeah, we'll
I
just.
mean, I would almost say make. Yeah, it's
So yeah, we'll.
say
I'm starting the foundation
school
here.
would be pretty big.
Yeah.
It would be for the main city, so
Yeah. I mean, we need to name this
You'll-
neighborhood though, because I mean, I do name, like, this is kind of part of the city. It's just, you know, it's like its own neighborhood. Like most of the neighborhoods have names. We just need to figure out one for this place.
Oh, and by the way, well, at the very least, they have 3 schools.
Preschools.
Yeah, three.
Uh,
Probably elementary, middle, and high schools.
Yeah, I think that's what we have. Well, I mean, there's like 2 schools that are all of that, and then there's one that's only elementary. But yeah, because I know in some places it's like elementary, it's a separate school. But I mean, my school, it was all one big school. It was like there was elementary, middle, and high school, but it was all in the same building.
Yeah, in my school, it's elementary is its own separate building, and then
Yeah.
middle and high school is. So maybe we can even do something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but just trying to figure out the layout really for the daycare. Where would the parking lot? Yeah, no, let's just do it. We'll put a little bit of grass here, and then we'll have like a parking lot on the other side. All right.
I think. I mean,
Now let's turn the music down. It's a little too loud. Alright, we'll put down a nice carpet for... Oh, we could build like a few... We could probably... In this neighborhood, we should probably build some restaurants. Like, maybe put down a couple fast food places, but like also maybe like an actual restaurant. Like maybe a pizza place. I don't think we actually have a lot of pizza places in this game, despite the fact we actually have pizza as a food. That's maybe not a bad idea. Weird. Okay, oh, okay, the stream briefly froze up there, but that's fine, I guess. Alrighty, so what should we do for like the layout? Like I'm thinking maybe have a couple classrooms, but
I mean, when is GTA 6? You know, I mean, will it come out in a year? You know,
maybe
will it come out in 2 or 3? I mean, how many years until Rockstar cuts the bullshit? It gives us a realistic date of when it's gonna release.
yeah.
You know, I mean, because like, okay, whatever. If it's not gonna come next year, whatever. I mean, it's not taking too long, but whatever.
Yeah.
Point is, at least be realistic on what you're gonna tell us. You know,
Of course.
if it's not gonna come out on May 26th, don't tell us that. You know,
Yep.
big thing.
Oh, got a little bit of thunder going on, but there we go. Now we got the parking lot.
Pappy, why can't I ever remember song names?
Well, I suppose it's because you're a horse.
Can't argue that.
All right. So I got the school more or less built. Well, the daycare. Now we
I
could.
just feel like a school is pretty easy because it's just a lot of building rooms and this and that, and
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, I'm just not really sure like how to. I'm for the preschool. It's kind of like they would have like a big area for like learning, kind of like where the, but then they would also have a room for like napping and I guess a playroom. So I guess, yeah, there would be a playroom and then a playroom and as well as a. So yeah, we'll do just that. We'll split it up into like two. So I guess we'll put down some beds.
because I mean, yeah, it's you don't really have to do much for the school at all.
Yeah.
What other things are a normal part of society that aren't in your city except for the school?
Churches, possibly some more restaurants.
Because like not having it in school, that's definitely a crazy hole in the whole city.
I mean, there are schools. It's just there's not a lot of them. There's only like 3 schools. But there is some schools, yeah. The college isn't great either. It's just a very small community college. It's maybe
Well,
a little.
the way I look at it, this is like not the biggest city in a state, right? It's kind of like almost like because it's almost a small city, and then there are just like a lot of suburbs. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I get
What
if you look at it like that, yes. I mean, I never considered it like that, but I guess yeah, you
It's
could.
a gigantic city in general, but it's more of like an Albany and not a New York City. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know,
You ever
or
been
like
to
a
Albany?
Pittsburgh and not...
Yeah, that's kind of how Albany is. It's a lot of, it's mostly a downtown, and then it's mostly ghetto. But the suburb around Albany is fairly big. Like the suburb of Albany, which is Colony, is actually bigger than Albany itself. And that's actually a place I wouldn't mind living. I would not want to live in Albany itself. It's fairly ghetto. People say it's comparable to like Brownsville in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I haven't been to Brooklyn either. I've been to Manhattan and that's it.
Okay.
And then I've been to Philly. Because that's like near me. But
Yeah.
With YouTube Premium, watch ad-free, offline, and in the background. And
the way I look at it is to be a big college in or around the city. Like I've seen states where they have like their big colleges are like way outside their cities, and it's like there's like a whole town dedicated to just the college, you know?
Yeah, there's
Know what
some
I'm saying?
places that are like that, yeah. There's a place in Texas seriously called College Station.
So I almost feel like maybe we could even have something like that, like build a college just way out there,
Yeah.
and then have like an airport and a train line going into there.
Maybe. But
Build a
eventually,
town around the college.
though, it'll just get swallowed into the city eventually anyway, with how things kind of grow. Okay, double.
Not if we put it just way out there, you know, to the point where it's not close to literally anything else that's built.
Yeah.
Back.
Double stone slab. There we go. So it's almost done. I just got to put a playground down. I don't know what we can really do for the playground. The playground should be bigger, so I'm gonna make it a bit bigger. Just, I don't really know what we can do for the playground.
Kind of in one of the suburbs right now.
Where are you now?
I have no idea. Look on the map.
I don't have the map on me.
Kind of close to where you are.
Yeah, no, I mean it's all basically the suburb. Oh,
My
you're
house is-
oh, is it? You're probably in Windy Hills, yeah. If the houses are all on hills, it's Windy Hills, yeah.
They're not really on hills.
Oh,
They're
then
just kind of. They're all white houses with like red tops, red roofs.
oh, you're
They're all big houses too.
you're probably in the same area as me then. You probably just can't see me because of how big the suburb is. This suburb itself is as big as some Minecraft cities. That's how big this suburb is, but I see you.
It's crazy because a lot of these houses are literally
The same, yeah.
furnished.
Yep,
You know,
yeah,
they're not just empty.
yeah. No, I mean,
They don't have
I built,
gigantic
yeah.
detail, but
I built like
the
one
shit-
house. I built one house and then I just kept cloning, really. That's kind of what I did. Alright.
well, I mean, it is kind of like that in real life a lot of the time. You know,
Yeah, no,
where they kind of just all the houses are the same.
yeah, pretty much. I'm just thinking about what we could put in the playground because the daycare is otherwise more or less done. Oh man, my dogs are barking.
I was wondering what that was. Huh. Okay, let me head over to you. Yeah, this is the neighborhood I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You did a lot of cloning, didn't you?
Yeah, I sure did, yeah. So that's like a garage. That's the attic.
Attic.
Yep, just an attic. That's just like a kid's room. Just kid's room. This is like the master bedroom where I am. This is like it's just a huge ass bed and a walk-in closet. Actually, not even a walk-in closet, just a big bedroom.
No, this is just an empty room for, I guess, maybe an office or
Yeah.
whatever they want to do with it. You even have pools too,
Yeah, not all of them. Not all of them, but some of them, yes.
but the pools are kind of whack.
Yeah, no, it's because of the cloning. So yeah, the pool just basically, yeah, exactly. It's just kind of, it's a broken pool.
But I mean, from first glance, the pool looks totally fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Some of them actually do work. Some of them are actually fine. Some of them you can actually like sit in them. So some of the
Yeah.
pools are actually decent. Like say this one here, it's just saying it's perfectly normal.
Yeah, but I guess ones that were on
The clones,
like
yeah.
crazy hills or something.
Yeah, it just broke, yeah. So yeah, we should put some more we should put some restaurants in, like the KFC's just kind of poorly positioned, but I think we put down like I'm thinking we build like a pizza place. Like maybe even
The
yeah,
The KFC should have a driveway first of all.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
I
there's-
almost think the KFC should be flipped around,
yeah, maybe I can flip it.
face the street.
Yeah. I'll probably just build a driveway to it. That's probably what I'll do. I'm thinking build like a pizza place across the street from the daycare. The daycare is more or less done. I just don't know what to do with the playground. And we'll just name it, I don't know, we'll just name it, I guess, just daycare. So, daycare. I don't know what we're gonna. So yeah, I'll leave it at daycare, and then we'll put a sign next to it, so it'll be like Spring Valley or whatever we name this place daycare. Because like I know there's like Stockbridge, there's downtown, there's Goldfield. So these neighborhoods, they have names. It's just I don't know what we could call this place. Just like I don't know, Whiteville or Suburbanville or.
Yeah, definitely the KFC should be flipped around
Yeah.
to face the street, and then that's like the only thing around here is the KFC.
Yeah. I have a. Yeah,
I mean, there's the police department and
the Burger King, but
Burger King, but
yeah,
yeah.
no. I'm gonna build a pizza place, like an actual like pizza parlor. Because we actually have pizza in game, so we're gonna probably we'll give it a nice like parking. It'll be we'll use bricks. We'll give it a nice parking lot.
Burger King is pretty nicely done. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one, I actually copied. I mean, like, I watched a professional guy do it, and I basically copied his. If you go to the Burger King that's near the original Walmart, that Burger King actually has a little, like, Burger King logo. There's actually, it's a hamburger. But.
And where's that?
I'll show you. It's all the way across the city, but. Oh, you're ahead of me. You're just glitching in and out for some reason.
You lead the way.
Yeah. Oh, there's a courthouse. Forgot about that. Next to the hospital. This here is the Burger King. And it has actual and an actual like Burger King logo.
Oh, that's really good, actually.
Yeah. It's tedious, but it's like furnished too, so you can come in here. I'm personally not a fan. I'm not a huge fan of Burger King personally, but like this does look like a fairly realistic Burger King.
I haven't been to Burger King in over 5 years.
I mean, it's better than McDonald's. I'll say that. They just don't season their patties. That's the thing. I'm a Wendy's guy. I love Wendy's. Like
I wasn't too fond of Burger King fries.
Yeah, Burger King. The best fast food fries in my opinion are either Popeyes or KFC. Popeyes and KFC are really tied for a lot of stuff in my opinion. I feel like
Popeyes season the fuck out of their fries.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing about
exactly, yeah. KFC, yeah, so I guess Popeyes fries are the best. KFC also, you got to give them credit. I love the KFC Taco Bell combos, like, so I can get KFC, but I can get a Baja Blast with it. So that's awesome. I love the Baja Blast. Like, it's so unhealthy, but it's like it's probably one of my favorite drinks. Like, it's the perfect drink. It's just like it's just like if I drank.
Used to have one of those near me. The combos.
I do actually. And the next town over from me, we have one. It's a Taco Bell KFC.
Yeah, except we used to have one, except now they got rid of it and they built two separate buildings next to each other.
Right.
So it's a Taco Bell and a KFC just next to each other. In the same.
Are you a Coke guy or a Pepsi guy?
Coke.
Yeah. I like Fountain Coke. Like I'll admit Fountain Coke is good. But Coke in a bottle, I don't like. I only like Coke I only like Fountain Coke. I do not like bottled Coke. Coke in a can isn't bad, but when it comes to bottled drinks, Pepsi Zero is my favorite. Just me. I don't know why, but I just don't like Coke. To me, it just doesn't taste nearly. It tastes like lighter fluid in my opinion. It's like Coke and Pepsi, it's always going to be like it. It's going to be like Republicans and Democrats. It's always going to be like that. But Fountain Coke, like fast food Coke, is good. So, I'm not a McDonald's fan, but I think McDonald's has maybe the best Coke around.
Best soda in general. I don't know what it is.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess each chain excels in something. I know the McDonald's not really near me, but like the McDonald's in the next state over from me, like it's a bit of a drive, but not too far. I had they had like a $5 meal deal, and you could get like a quarter pounder or a McChicken with a medium drink, and I think like a small fry and some nuggets, all for like $5.
Yeah, we had that too.
No, I don't know if that's all McDonald's, but this specific one did in Adams, Massachusetts. I'm personally not a McDonald's guy, but for $5 I am. You know, $5, all that for $5, like it's a steal. Like, yes, it's not the best.
can't get that much food for $5 anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
So
can't.
it's like
We
a
had
one
that-
it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's like you know, finding a hooker that'll like blow you for $50. Like it's a fucking steal. That's maybe a bad analogy, but you get the point. All right.
not a bad one actually. It's
I mean,
but with
at the end of the day, I mean, you always pay for pussy one way or another. That's what many men don't realize. It costs money no matter what you do, really. Whether you directly pay for it
True.
or not, you got to pay to play. You ever got to take them out on dates, or just pay for it up front? There's always a cost involved. So there's no such thing as free pussy, really.
True, but yeah, I mean, I had the $5 meal deal at McDonald's. That's 2 minutes down the road, you
Yeah.
know, and that's. I mean, I had it a few times, you know. So good for $5.
Yeah.
You really, I couldn't get over it.
Yeah, no, it was definitely something. I mean, I think Wendy's has the best, in my opinion, Wendy's has the best burgers. I had just last night, I had a triple baconator. That shit was so good. I fucked that shit up too, because I was starving. Wendy's though, the Wendy's fries are like horrible. Like their fries are just not
Oh
great.
yeah.
The Wendy fries suck. But the burgers, they do the best burgers. Like they do square patties with bacon. I haven't been to Friendly's in a while. I know Friendly's does ice cream well, but I haven't. I mean, I've been in a Friendly's, but I've never actually had it. I've had it, just not, in recent years.
Yeah. One thing I'll say, actually, I would say with the McDonald's, they have better fries than Wendy's, and then yeah,
I don't know.
definitely better as in Wendy's.
I don't know about that. McDonald's fries aren't like terrible, but the thing is like you got to eat them quick, because with some
Oh,
fries.
yeah.
With some fries, like, if you can reheat them and bring them back to life at home, but with McDonald's fries, I've never been able to bring them back to life.
Yeah, you really can't. Like even in an air fryer.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. I mean, dating today is like reheating McDonald's fries. That's how I would.
That's crazy, but it's true.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you're a white man under 6 foot, you're basically shit out of luck.
Listen to ad-free songs.
I mean, it's just like it's basically a numbers game at this point. It's kind of like job interviews. Like, with job interviews, you have to apply to like hundreds of jobs before you get an interview. That's just kind of how dating is. It's just it's a grind. Like, it's not completely a dead end, but it's just it's a grind, especially if you do it every day. That's just.
Yeah.
But it's also like the end result really isn't like, phenomenal. Like, it's just there's not a whole lot of reward. I can see why a lot of people don't really date, because there's just not much reward at the end of the road. That being said, yeah, it was probably the internet. It was social media and porn that probably ruined it for everybody. It's the high expectations, the whole I'm entitled, that whole mentality. And the liberals, obviously, that too. Yeah, the times we live in, I guess. Like it's shit like this. I mean, it's basically the youth and the internet that ruined this country, but it was us. So, I mean, it wasn't exactly us personally, but like it was the young people that ruined it. It's partially the boomers' fault, because they voted for policies that kind of fucked us in the ass. But I would say it's mostly the fault of the millennials and their like political divide. Say it's
in the 80s. Think about back in the 80s.
Oh man, those were the days. The 80s.
There was no political divide.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like you could still get along. Like there were agreements made with Republicans. It wasn't always like this. It used to actually be like, we didn't always have clowns for politicians. I mean, it was really with Trump when all this started, this whole divide. I'm not really sure. I wouldn't say it's exactly Trump's fault, the political divide, but it started after Trump got elected, and it's been the same ever since. I can't really say who started it, but it started.
He did some. It didn't. No, I don't think one individual person started
No.
it. Though.
I mean,
That's the
it could have been Clinton, maybe Hillary Clinton in a way. But yeah,
It's just the problem is, like, the Democratic Party is such a joke, right?
it wasn't. Yeah, no, they used to actually have noble causes. Like, it used to actually make sense why Democrats are Democrats. They used to actually, care democratic. They used to care about the people. It used to be about democracy, but it lost that meaning. I would say probably around the Obama administration was kind of, not that Obama was a horrible president, but around that time is when it kind of went downhill, really.
Like just think about for a second. Like, I mean, Democrats are so shitty nowadays, honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't always like that. It's
Some Republicans are now, but
yeah.
like the decline of the Democratic Party is so bad to the point where even the Democrats are admitting that their party has had a very steady decline.
Well, at least they're taking accountability, so you got to give them that. Because exactly, most Democrats, they won't take accountability. They don't acknowledge their faults, but at least some are. That being said, I mean, I did quite agree with Tim Walz. I wasn't a fan of Kamala Harris, but I did agree with a lot of the stuff that Tim Walz said, as well as JD Vance. I feel like our VPs may have been better actual presidents than the presidential candidates.
Exactly.
Because Tim Walz was also, Tim Walz was really, yes, he is a liberal, but he's more like running on the centrist platform, and I'm kind of a centrist, so I'm not really. So that's.
You look at the debate.
Yeah.
Right. The vice president.
It's professional. They're polite. Exactly.
These guys were professional to each other. They were polite. They were everything.
Yeah. In my area, yeah, no, I mean, it's, yeah, no, that's, yeah, no,
I'd almost like to see a president JD Vance,
That might actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens in 4 years. I highly doubt that Trump is going to run again. I think there was maybe thoughts about that at one point, because I heard rumors that they were going to try and have him run again. I think if he did run, he would probably, I don't see why he wouldn't win. That being said, I don't think it'd be a very good idea, but it would probably work.
Yeah, but because of how old he is, right?
Yeah, he's getting
old.
I think he's the oldest sitting president we had, because he was actually older than Reagan when he was inaugurated. He was 70 years old. Reagan was 69. So Trump was the oldest president inaugurated. That was his first term. He was like, what, 78 at his second term.
Yeah. Biden is like 80 something now, though.
80, yeah, he's like 83, but good thing. I mean, Biden, let's face it, that was never really, Biden wasn't really doing much. It was really Kamala who was pulling all the strings.
He's most of the reason why Trump won, I feel like. I mean, not the only reason, but...
I mean, it was mostly, it was the first debate, and then it became pretty obvious that the Democrats... It was after the first debate with Trump and Biden last year, it became pretty obvious that that the Democrats didn't stand a chance. It was pretty obvious.
The Democrats were embarrassed.
Yeah, and they basically threw him out like a dog at this point. That's how, yeah.
And it's just, I almost feel like the problem is Kamala didn't have anything to offer over Biden.
It's with Kamala. It's just she took no accountability. There was no accountability.
Biden's failed presidency, and then she went out and said she wouldn't have done anything different.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly that. That's exactly why.
What American in their right mind is going to vote for Kamala when
I call her Kamola?
She basically makes it as clear as possible that it's gonna be the same thing as it was the previous 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, and I think that momentum might continue into 2028 when Trump doesn't run again and we have a JD Vance, right? Versus like a Gavin Newsom or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I could see Gavin Newsom running. That being said, that would not be a good. That would not end well. If I mean, will he win? Probably not, because Gavin is just kind of extreme. I mean, he would definitely win.
Gavin is too extreme.
Yeah, no, it's.
And I just feel like I almost feel like America in general is like, okay, so basically we had the New York City mayor election,
Yep.
right? The New Jersey governmental election, and then the Virginia governmental election,
When.
right?
Yeah.
All three of them went blue in this last election.
Well, it's not
but I think
not surprising.
because all three of them are blue states.
Yeah. That being said, with Mandami, I mean, it's really, like September 11, 2001, never forget. November 4th, 2025, we forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally elected a Muslim communist. So, yeah, and mind you, I mean, these are the same people that did 9/11.
This is everything that we fought against in the Cold War, the Vietnam War,
exactly.
the Korean War. Pretty much every war we fought in the last 100 years, we fought against this.
I mean,
right?
war itself is very often it's senseless, it's wasteful, like Iraq, Vietnam, but it's mostly money reasons why. There's a lot of money to be made in wars, which is why there's just a lot of money to be made in wars. That's why. Like, I mean, if you've seen the movie Lord of War starring Nicolas Cage, that movie kind of explains it very well why there's war. It's for the money, really.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm building a pizza parlor here. It's gonna be a big. They got a monster kitchen here too. Actually, I think the kitchen is too. Actually, I'll probably expand the dining room because the kitchen is just a little big in my
The
opinion.
other thing about the Democrats is it's like they really just don't give a shit anymore. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, they were always I feel like they were always more corrupt than the Republicans. They were just easier to corrupt. I feel like that was always the case, really, with them.
in 2028, we're gonna have a situation where Americans are thinking, do we really want another repeat of the Biden presidency?
Yeah.
Which is what we'll get under a declining party. I mean, I don't think there was any chance that we get a Democratic president in 2028.
Yeah.
Now the whole Epstein situation,
That might change it, actually, because a rumor has it now a lot of the young people who voted for Trump now are turning against Trump because of the Epstein situation. That being said, I feel like a lot of it is also fake news. I heard that there was a rumor that Trump performed oral sex on Bill Clinton, which I don't know if that's true.
God.
I don't know. Yeah, while at Epstein Island, I don't know if that's true or not. And reportedly, Putin has a picture of it, but that's just so fucking. That's like, that's exactly something that CNN would say to scare people. Like, for example, I remember in 2016, CNN was telling us that Trump's going to ban video games because they cause school shootings. I mean, and CNN was saying that in 2016. I mean, it's fake news.
Which they don't, but
no, it's mostly I mean, what causes it?
The people
Women
who
are probably
play video games and shoot up a school already have underlying problems. And they're probably gonna go shoot up the school anyway.
It's probably women. Or at least part of the cause is women or lack of, intimacy, could be. Like the whole incel ideology, all that crazy shit. I mean, I'm not a huge believer in red pill content, but it's kind of, you gotta admit, it's somewhat true. Is it 100%, like, should you follow it like the gospel? Absolutely not, but it's somewhat true. And this is another problem with really believing in anything, is you cannot be too radical, because it's whether it's religion or politics. If you go too radical, you get shit like, you know, like red pill or blue pill, or you become like, or, you know, you get like terrorism. So that's the problem with, you know, extremism. It's you can't be too radical. It's good to believe in things, but, like, you know, if you go too far right, you get Nazis and fascism. You go too far left, you get communism. So it's just you cannot be radical. Same thing with religion. It's dangerous if you take it too far.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, like, the whole Trump Epstein situation is, the emails is what I'm most interested in. Because I think those emails are probably, they do have some truth to them. But here's the thing, right? If Trump's not going to run in 2028, that's not going to affect...
Yeah.
That's not going to affect a Republican... That might that might prevent him from winning in 2028, but it's not going to prevent another Republican from winning in 2028.
How would he even run to begin with, you know, being that it's 2 terms? How would he run again? That's kind of the,
Okay, so I think what he would do probably is, obviously there's a constitutional amendment that says you can't do more than 2 terms. You can't run for president more than 2 terms, right? But what if, I guess a lot of people were saying, what if he runs as a vice president, right? And then has the president step down, right?
Yeah.
And then he automatically is now president again for a 3rd term. Like, it would be a political obligation thing, right? He gets, like, let's just say he gets JD to run as president, and then him as vice president. And he makes it clear to everyone that he's going to be president, right? And then as inauguration day, right, or the day after or whatever, JD steps down as president,
yeah.
right? And Trump then becomes president again. And JD would have to do it because of the political backlash he would get if he didn't, right?
I feel like, though, that's already kind of that's already almost like it's borderline dictatorship, and I feel like it's also like obstruction of justice at that point.
It is, and honestly, I don't think he should run for another 3rd term, especially with how old he's getting.
Yeah.
You know, there's no reason he can't pass down the torch to someone else and just live out the rest of his life in peace.
Yeah, I don't know why didn't he retire? Because, I mean, the dude is loaded, so I don't even know what inspired him to run for president in the first place. I mean, he's got plenty of money, so, like, why not just...
I think he just saw a fucked up country and wanted to try and fix it.
And I guess he got a bit carried away.
Yeah,
him and Melania, that's like some crazy shit too. I feel like Melania is like a straight up gold digger.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. But
I mean, a lot of Slavic women are, like a lot of Russian women are. I was saying, as a Russian, saying that it's probably pretty true.
yeah. You know, I mean, there might be some truth to that, you know, I don't really know, but...
I know, like, I know they had, like, multiple... She adjusted her prenup, like, multiple times over the course of their marriage, despite the fact they've been married for, like, 20 years, which is kind of surprising, because most of his marriages didn't last that long.
Yeah, that's true. You know, she also is the First Lady of the United States, you know, so that gives her a lot of publicity.
It gives her
And
reason
she
to...
definitely probably...
It gives her a reason not to leave Trump, I guess. I mean, it would definitely... The political backlash really wouldn't...
Yeah, towards her and not Trump.
Yeah.
Because if she leaves Trump, they're gonna blame her and not Trump, ultimately. Even if it is Trump's fault.
It's just a bad look, really, for the president to get divorced. That's why the president's never gotten divorced while in office, because it would be a bad look. Like, same thing with JFK and Jackie. Jackie wanted to leave him. Like, all the cheating that was going on, like, she was not happy with. And yet she didn't leave. But, you know, he died anyway, so. But, and with, yeah, JFK was, dude was a fucking, I mean, the dude fucking, he definitely boned some bitches. Like, I mean, let's just do, yeah, brick. The dude had, like, he had to have sex every day or else he'd get a headache. Like, that's how crazy it was.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
actually.
he, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but Jackie reportedly, I just read about this a couple days ago. Reportedly, she had a boyfriend before JFK, but her family didn't really make her, but they frowned upon the boyfriend because he was simply a stockbroker on Wall Street who didn't make that much, and they kind of wanted her to marry a rich man. This was kind of in the time of still when there was sort of arranged marriages. That being said, like, this whole concept of marrying for connection, it's a fairly new concept because for centuries, people generally married just for, you know, transactional purposes, you know, for, like, to, you know, obtain, you know, property. It was like to legally bind two families together. That was why there was arranged marriages. I'd say it was only around, you know, after World War II that whole stigma kind of changed.
50s and this and that.
Yeah, exactly, because people realized, well, shit, we fought in the World War. Life's too short to not fuck who we want, so let's bang as many girls as we can. And from there, that's kind of when being, you know, that whole save yourself till marriage, that kind of stopped being a thing after that time. Yeah, my stream is acting up. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I don't know, but I it's definitely an interesting world. Definitely.
yeah.
I think it's not the same.
Yeah, I just miss how simple things used to be. I mean, I guess it's also just because we were kids. You know, I mean, like, you know, in 2009, when I was 5 years old, I wasn't worried about the recession or inflation. It's just, I don't know. I just woke up, went to preschool, and that was it. 2009, you know, that was just, I don't know. For me, it was a good year. Oh. Let's do black.
Yeah, I mean, it was good times.
We didn't know
And
how.
I feel like
We didn't know how fucking
once
good.
you-
We didn't know how fucking good we had it. I'll tell you that.
no, we didn't. I wish I did, so I could have enjoyed it more. You
Yeah.
know?
Alright, so the pizza place is more or less finished. I can maybe put in some more tables so we can do that another time.
Found
We do
another
it-
pizza plate.
Yeah. Oh, you built another one?
No, I found another one.
Oh, where are you anyway?
I think I'm. Let me see. I'm like kind of downtown, in one of the towns or something.
Fair enough. Yeah, maybe there is a couple. Maybe there is another pizza place, but I mean, I built a new one in the sub.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're so. I mean,
There's
because
like. Just exploring. you
oh,
know,
what's going? I don't know
driving
what's. I don't know
around.
what's going on here, but the world is just kind of glitching. It's whoa. Just take a
I guess
peek.
it's
Take a
right
peek.
now.
Chunk's still loading. You may. Okay. It's just struggling to load. It's saying chunk still loading. You may encounter some mild performance issues. Okay, now I see where you are because it's telling me where. Okay. I'm gonna clear my inventory. That might be part of the problem. But yeah, just look at my stream. It's taking forever to load. It's like this is fucking Minecraft. How the hell does it overload your damn PC? I mean, I guess we got so much stuff in here, but
I'm getting perfect frames. That's weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
all right. I think I'm near you because maybe I actually no. It's just the villagers. Yeah, downtown is. I spawned a hell of villagers here, and it looks like they just never left. And I guess in creative mode, villagers just they'll never die. They'll just never die. The funny thing is you'd think they'd run around and they'd kind of like, but they didn't. No, they all stayed in the same exact place. Okay, that's like
I forgot where the pizzeria is, but
I think I know where you are. I think there is kind of a. There's actually a way.
wherever the dollar is.
I think there's actually a way to teleport. Teleport.
Definitely somewhere in the downtown area. From what I.
Nope. Okay. I guess I can't teleport. I know there's like there's Stop and Shop, Pete's Pet Store, and there's a shop next to it. Yeah, there's a lot of villagers here. I could tell you that.
I'll find it eventually. Just the Get a Life building.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm right here. Found you. Yeah, that's from GTA 4. Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the new
Over
pizza
GTA.
the new pizza place is basically done. I could put in some more chairs and tables, but I mean it's named like Fat Polly's Pizza Parlor, so just someone I thought of.
There's a mod that brings the GTA 4 map to GTA 5 with like all the cars and.
I should look into that.
Something.
I actually don't know how to mod. I have GTA. At least yeah, I probably do still have it. I'm just not sure how to mod it really.
But guess what? Rockstar took it down.
Oh, of course.
Of course they did. I mean, you could still find it though. It's not like it's disappeared from the face of the earth.
I remember, yeah, I used to know how to mod games, like, cause I remember I had GTA mods. Like, I played as a cop. I had the LSPD mod.
FR.
Yeah, that I had that many years ago. Then I had tons of mods in GTA 4. Like I had in GTA 4, I remember pre-COVID, I had like realistic car mods. So like instead of the fake cars, like the fake taxis, it was real New York taxis. So like it was real cars. And you would you would replace it with the in-game model, but still, they were like real cars that you would see in New York.
Yeah. With the map mod, it's actually really easy to install.
Ah.
Really, you just need this app called OpenIV.
Oh, I think I actually have that. At least I did.
And then you need ScriptHook V. You just need those two things. With ScriptHook, you just drag the files that are in the folder straight into your GTA 5 main folder.
Yeah, here's pizzas. You can have them. Just they're on the floor, but.
And then for the actual mod itself, you just go through the OIV files and just install them one by one. It's like 6 parts or something.
I think that's how I did the car mods many years ago.
Yeah, and then after that, I mean, it's really simple. It just installs it all for you.
Yeah.
And then from there, you're pretty much done.
Yeah.
You have it installed.
I remember I used to play like, American Truck, Euro Truck, and I remember I had all kinds of mods. Like I had actual car mods in Euro Truck Sim, like car mods. So
yeah, I did that too.
You actually have Euro Truck and ATS?
I have ATS.
I
not
remember
your-
I remember Brett Plays once had like a Hellcat and he tried to drive it, but it was just too powerful. I haven't played ATS or Euro Truck in a hot minute, so maybe I should do that next week. I don't really know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for next week.
with you should definitely try the GTA 5 mod because it's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it basically completely in like having the GTA 4 map in GTA 5 is really cool. I mean, nothing really matches the vibe that you get from GTA 4.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
It's still cool to see the GTA 4 map with updated graphics, right? And the car models are actually that they have are actually really good. I mean, it's a really nice.
GTA 4 though had better driving physics in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't really played GTA 4 that much, but I've definitely played it quite a bit, and it's undoubtedly. I mean, it's just GTA 4 has this dark, gloomy vibe, right?
I mean, it kind of does. Yeah, the story is kind of dark.
And you don't get that with GTA 5 at all. You know,
Yeah.
it's bright, sunny LA.
Yeah. The pizza parlor is actually bigger than the daycare. That being said, it's like an actual restaurant. It's not just like a small pizza shop. Like, so there's like deliveries, but it's like a pizza restaurant basically.
Actually, I think I have the. Let's see. I actually have the mod installed on my GTA. Now,
I'm probably gonna wrap this one up here. So, been going for 3 hours. So,
damn,
yeah.
already?
Yep,
Only
and
been in here.
only built like 2 things really. Only built the daycare and the pizza parlor, but I'll be back.
It just takes so long to go through everything. And
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this one up. It's been a wild stream. No one really watched, but thank you to everyone who came in, checked in, and hung out. We've been going for a while, so I think it's time to wrap it up. So anyways, guess that wraps up for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and please subscribe you guys on more streams like these, and have a good day.